This is an Off the Tongue podcast.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. If you are seeing this, please make sure to like and subscribe if you're here for the guys and it's your first time. It's about to get wild. If you've been here a while, you know that's already the case. If you're new, that is a disclaimer. This is a fun one. But we do kind of have a new rule that we're not going to interrupt guest episodes with ads in the middle. So we're going to do them right here on the front. Just real quick, a big shout out to all of our Patreon members. Patreon.com/AverageAFPodcast. Or you can just get the Patreon app and just look us up. We're all over that. Sign up for as little as $1 for bonus content, behind the scenes, early releases, all this kind of stuff. And then you get a special shout out on every episode if you are in our Patreon producer tier. And those this week are going to be Taylor, Tom, Patty Light, Barili, Joel, Sarah, Steve, Anthony, Jeremiah, Twitch.tv/EvilTony, and the Teach a Dummy podcast, who is also our guest this week. Shout out to everybody. And then we do have to shout out the man, the myth, the legend himself, Nate Collins. Go to 4th Street, Spitzer on 4th Street. Wow, it's been a long time since I've read this ad. Usually that's Baker's job. Go down to Spitzer on 4th Street here in Mansfield. Ask for Nate. He's been a long time listener of the show, but he's just a good dude. I've known him for, years and years and years. Just a great guy. Go down there to get you a new or used vehicle. Any credit is welcome. He will work with you. And if you get a vehicle off of him, he's going to throw in free car washes for the life of the vehicle. You're like, that's all right. But really think about it. A good car wash, 10, 15, 20 bucks a piece. Life of the vehicle. Even if you did, one a week, one a month, you're saving hundreds of dollars a year. Hit him up. Call or text 419-961-4581. Again, 419-961-4581. Ask for Nate Collins. Now, obviously, this is a New Year's episode. I hope you guys had a great New Year's, great holiday, all that stuff. This is a wild one, and I don't want to delay it anymore, so let's get into the episode.
Started.
Oh man, we're in there.
Yeah, it started.
We're in there, dude.
Dealer's choice.
Oh man, you started and I'm not ready, dude.
Yep.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Hello, world.
This is chaos. If you can tell, we got 3 different cameras going, all different qualities, all different sets of lights. So I don't know how this is gonna look.
Well, hey,
it's bonkers.
New year.
Yeah, new year,
That's
new
how we
us,
started off.
And we're gonna be worse. Welcome to the show, guys. We got BJ Price and Tim Metcalf in the studio. Yep. Shout out Tim. He is still canceled. The fact that he's here is not really relevant in that regard. But welcome, guys.
Yeah, it's good to have you guys.
Yes,
Good to be back.
it's been a long time.
Be back.
I don't think. Have you guys recorded here? Was it downstairs when we recorded?
We recorded up here.
We recorded up here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotcha. It's been a year since I moved in here.
It was
already.
right after you put. It was right after you put.
Oh yeah, you guys were the first signatures.
Yeah.
Okay, right on. I was thinking too.
Yeah, the date's on there. We can tell you exactly when.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe after we're done recording, you guys add another date to your signature.
Oh, okay, that works.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm done.
I don't like this hat already.
I know it's driving me
Happy New
nuts.
Year's, guys!
Happy New Year!
Welcome to 2023.
Yes, sir.
This is
The year of dumb hats.
Yeah, this is the 56% OTT Extravaganza Bonanza Faclanza Extravaganza, bro. Bamboo, dude.
56%.
I
All right,
love
I don't know. That's close to right.
Let's break down that percentage because we're missing.
We're missing 3.
Yeah, we're missing Gavin.
So we got 4 out of 7.
Yeah, so you're.
It's close, dude.
Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close. Who can do that? Oh no!
Scared the crap out of
Oh man, what do I do? What do I do?
me. Twist.
Yeah!
Happy New Year.
Baker's cleaning up everything.
Hey, I brought the supplies.
Yeah. All right. So BJ is gonna clean up everything.
Oh, bet.
Man, there's little pieces. Damn,
That was
dude.
freaking boss.
That
though.
was pretty cool, though. That was pretty
That was-
cool.
That was a good one.
But yeah. So
You good over
That was
there?
a good idea.
You good?
I liked it. Yeah, I'm good.
now
Yeah.
you got the unicorn hat.
Yeah,
on,
yours
dude.
is teetering. It is really about to
Dude,
fall off.
this is gonna be chaos. This whole episode.
I'm playing
I
a
do-
game.
Baker and I are holding it down
That's
hat-wise.
right.
It ain't moving.
It ain't going.
You guys
nowhere.
got some flat ass heads, dude. You're
I can go
unicorning
off-road.
too, dude. You're unicorning.
Oh, in my
Wait.
camera, it looks fine, though. You can,
Oh, you're definitely full
on the side.
unicorn, Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
All right.
What are you gonna
mine's
say?
coming
I was
off,
gonna
too.
see if I could use it as like a nose.
You just did. You
Well,
were
like,
a
I know,
bit.
but then it covers my mouth and I can't talk. So
Mine's-
Oh, okay.
Mine's
That's-
over there.
Well, that's part of being canceled, so
Dude,
it's fine.
mine's going off-road.
I feel like mine's good.
Yeah,
Very good.
I feel like I'm. Wow,
It got-
it's over,
it
dude.
got worse.
It's over.
All right.
That almost went out the window. That would have been funny.
Just throwing the new year out, huh?
Yeah, dude, I'm done with the new year already.
Man,
Day
shoot.
one.
bring on 2024.
No, I'm excited. I
Well, I
told.
hope I didn't get it in my drink.
Oh shit! I definitely got something on my drink. We'll see if I drink cardboard in a second. I told
It's
I
Baker.
biodegradable.
want to go out and get more of those.
Yeah,
you're
those
good.
are actually
did those.
pretty
We
awesome.
did those. I got 5 of them on sale when I was working at Ace and did them with the kids like New Year's at
Yeah.
midnight one year. It was hilarious. And then I just went and got our battery leaf blower and I was blowing it all over the house.
Yes.
Yep. Sounds about right.
That's a smart way to do it.
I told Baker I'm going to be even more of a degenerate starting today, and that is my New Year's resolution, but it's actually going to actually happen. Like, it's not even a resolution, it's just a fact.
Yeah.
And that's because sports betting became legal in
Yep.
Ohio today.
Tim already bet.
Yeah, I've already placed like 6 bets today.
too, dude.
It's a problem. You on DraftKings getting the free bets?
yeah, I did that. I did FanDuel. FanDuel
Yep,
gives you
FanDuel
$100.
too. Yep, DraftKings gives you $200,
Yeah.
dude. I'll send you the link. Referral codes. Give me money.
Bet it up.
But yeah, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. The bummer though with that $200
It's all $25.
is 25 at a time.
Yep.
Right.
And you have to use it in the next week.
Yep.
And there's
Through
no
the 7th.
There's no UFC till 2 weeks. So I'm like,
Oh.
damn.
Hey, what are you betting on?
I put
Probably
I put
NFL.
like $150 on the Bengals, like just
Yeah.
different stuff. Like we'll see what happens tomorrow, but I'm about to be rich.
I
is
thought
what
they
I'm
played
saying.
today.
They play tomorrow.
The Monday night game?
Yeah,
Basically
Monday night.
either NFL or basketball.
Yep, I'm gonna
These
look at.
holidays got my days all screwed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at what basketball is playing tonight and just throw a couple bucks on it. Who
Dude,
cares?
I have
But
successfully not watched a single game of football this
I
year.
usually don't really
Yeah.
like. I used to be
I
a
was
big.
disappointed yesterday, but
Well,
that shit
That's-
sucked.
yeah.
On both sides, so ha!
I usually don't really watch too much football, but when UFC's not on, I
Right,
gotta
right.
watch something. But yeah, do you guys want to talk about yesterday? I mean, it sucked for both of us, for all of us.
I don't. Sore subject.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Alright. State.
OSU lost and
Oh.
Michigan
Michigan
lost. He's a
lost.
douche over here.
Oh, it's
They came back.
you're a
a little
Michigan
bit,
fan.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. yeah.
so's
it's a
Gavin.
bummer.
You can hang out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. we would like to if he'd show up.
See,
Also
but
true.
I feel like it's not going to be as bad as it was if Ohio State would have won.
Yeah, it
'Cause
would have been
now-
bad for you, dude.
It would have
been
horrible.
bad.
It would have been horrible. But
I
yeah,
did want an OSU Michigan
I did too.
national championship. That would have been cool.
It would have been dope.
That would have
Yeah.
been cool.
I wanted it again.
Did I tell you guys I got in a fight yesterday? You see this?
No.
Like a
You see all
physical
that?
fight?
Yeah, you see all that?
Is it like, yeah,
Yeah.
like swollen?
With your daughter?
Yeah, dude. Did you see the boxing gloves downstairs? She
No.
just brought them home.
And she
Oh,
said,
gosh.
"Screw a punching bag. Come here,
Yeah.
Dad."
Dude, it hurt, man. She hit me with that right, knocked me out, dude.
Yeah.
No, not really. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. I think there's
the-
like a tooth, like, I don't know if it's an infection or what, but it doesn't really hurt.
Sure.
Like, I can touch it, I can touch the tooth, and it's fine, so
I don't know, man.
I could just be dying. You never know.
the mumps.
Which is the best way to start the new year. I'm probably going to go to urgent care after this just to see.
Jesus.
Look,
bring
the
it-
show,
let's
the
bring
show
it-
has to go on.
Show must go
I
on.
almost texted you guys and be like, hey, can we like postpone to like 2 or 3? But I'm like, we've tried to do this 9,000 times.
Yep.
And I
Something
know
like
if I postpone, somebody's going to be busy. It's
Yep.
going to throw everything off. And then I'm going to be held at a Vita for 17 hours.
Yeah.
And then we would have lied
Yeah.
to the viewers again.
Yeah, and I've already lied to everybody for 2 weeks in a row.
Yep.
And we can't do it. So, yeah, I'll take care of my health after the show.
Way to have your priorities straight.
Hey.
man. I
Right,
like
exactly.
It. I
Hey.
like it.
It's commitment, dude. It's commitment.
Dude,
I was
what?
going to say
Anybody
That
something.
is a dope ass shirt, though. By the way.
Thank you, bro.
I like that.
Thank you, bro. Got it for Christmas, actually, from Harper.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out Stranger Things.
Yep.
Oh, is that
Dope.
what that's from? don't
I
know.
didn't know either.
Yeah. You guys haven't watched Stranger Things?
Nah, I don't care.
What?
I watched the first season and then
Yeah, I watched the first season. I hated it.
We liked the first season. We tried to watch the second season and we hated it.
Yeah, it's not that I hated it.
loved
I
it.
have a big problem. We talk about this a lot, though. I have a problem with like side stories in TV
Yeah.
shows when
There's
they
a
start
lot
going.
of-
There's a
ton of
lot of that, and I could not. I'm like, I hate this one. I hate this one. They just keep showing these side ones.
Yep.
I want to know the main story and what's going
Well,
on.
it is
Get
all
outta
the
here.
main story. It's different viewpoints of the main story. It all comes together.
I hate it.
I know, but you're dumb. No,
Sure.
just kidding.
This is off topic. Doesn't Lost have a lot of side stories though?
Yeah, Lost is the worst, bro.
Dude, Lost.
Lost is the worst show
I
of all
swear, I
time.
think I watched like 2
no.
seasons.
Nah,
Hey,
I love
hey,
Lost.
everybody stop.
I'm about
No,
to
dude,
go-
you slandered Stranger Things. I'm gonna slander the shit out of Lost.
That's fine. But the way Lost does it is each episode is
Yeah,
fully
you're right.
you're in one person's.
So then I forget everything
Story.
about the other one. My memory doesn't work
I have
like
to,
that.
I have
I
to go
need
back
the
to it. I
jumping.
started watching Lost. I think I watched like 2 or 3 seasons of it. What is there, like 9?
There's like
Six.
six or seven.
Six.
There are
Six
6
of them? Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
I did
No,
watch
I
the
enjoyed
first
it.
couple. But
There's only 5.
Is there?
He doesn't like the last
There's actually
season.
6.
Oh, you didn't like
wasn't
the
the
last
whole reveal like everybody hated it or whatever, or
Yeah.
did it just not get explained?
It couldn't live up to the hype that people
Yeah.
gave it.
Well,
Yeah.
the writers, I think it was confirmed that they didn't
They had no
really.
idea.
They had no idea
They had
where
no
they were
idea how
going
to
to
end
go
it.
with the story.
That's
'Cause they
a
didn't-
Just
bummer.
kept
they-
fucking rolling with it. It was
they
kind of
didn't-
like Fast and Furious.
Well,
Yeah.
kind of. They did
didn't
not
have an
think it
Just
would
keep
be as.
going.
Yeah.
They didn't think it was going to be nearly as popular as it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
but still, you should have an end
right.
in mind.
You would
like,
think
if
that
you're
you
gonna
would-
create something.
You'd think if you started a story, you would have an idea of how to finish it, but like,
Well, I will say Baker does that every week.
Hell
so-
yeah, dude. We must be relatives.
Yeah.
he starts a sentence and he doesn't know how he's going to end it.
Are you a co-writer on Lost,
I
dude?
could have been. Shit. I missed my go.
You did. You missed
Dang
your
it.
opportunity.
Oh,
But yeah, it's the new year, guys. We are recording this on January 1st,
Ba-ba-ba-bam.
2023. And what do you guys have planned? Do you guys have any big plans, any resolutions? Do you guys care about resolutions?
I kind of do. I don't hold myself to them so that if, things go awry, it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
I definitely want to get kind of back into shape and just get healthier.
Yeah.
Slow down
feel
on
it.
like drinking and just
Yeah.
all the nonsense. And
So the classics, you're putting the classics
yeah,
on paper.
but I have some more definitive action going to it. I'm not going
Yeah.
to do it passively anymore. There's a lot of
Right.
proactive type things that I'm
Right.
doing. Plus with the skate stuff, I
Yeah.
did get approved that we are going to have a group be able to meet at our Ontario campus inside for winter.
Hell yeah.
So that just kind of fueled me. I'm like, boom, I'm going whole hog on that.
Yeah.
I like it.
And
That's
just try to push the skateboarding stuff forward. I've
Yeah.
got more contacts and stuff, so I'm excited for 2023. For
I
that.
actually, speaking on that real quick, there was somebody, I don't know if you guys saw it on Facebook, where it kind of went, not viral, but like locally
Yeah.
viral about
spot?
the slab, is that
Yeah,
what they
slab.
called it? So I
Slab.
dude, everybody was on there like super pissed and all this kind of stuff. So I took
That's what it is, man.
I took a chance and commented like, hey guys, come over to Skate Mansfield. We're working on this stuff.
Yeah.
Like we're in talks with people. We have like potentially events coming up and all this like for skateboarding. So
I think that group you sent me too is going to be a good lift-off point. If we're dumping the podcast in there every time
Yeah.
it comes out, it might bring more people to the cause.
Yeah. I posted on. There's just a regular Facebook page or group or whatever that's just skateboarding, and it has like 500,000 people following or whatever. Wow. So every episode, I'm like, you guys want to hear about skateboarding? Here you go. And dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's because it is such a niche show.
Yeah.
Sure.
Skate Mansfield by far gets the most views out of, at least between us too. We get a lot of shorts, but
Yeah, your shorts
that
are
kind of
like
doesn't.
popping.
It kind of doesn't count because it's kind of like TikTok almost in
Right.
that
Yeah.
aspect. But the actual full episode, Skate Mansfield kills it compared to anybody else on the network. Like the last episode has
680 or over
Yeah,
700
it was
now.
close to 700 last time I
Yeah.
checked. And we have a couple episodes over like 500 and stuff, and
Yeah.
a couple of them are like 40.
Yeah,
but,
they
you know.
they're it's very up and down,
Yeah.
but it's I mean
But
very happy.
That's the one thing when we first started talking about it. I said it'll be actually easier to get this up and
Yeah.
running because it is such a niche thing.
Because
Yeah.
there's a community for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
absolutely.
There's
Oh, yeah.
focused. Yeah, you can focus on where you post and all this kind of stuff for sure. But yeah, so I'm excited for Skate Mansfield. All that fun stuff. Tim, do you
It's
have any
689.
689? Okay,
Yeah, so
well,
we're up there.
700. What?
We up there.
We round up in this bitch.
Tim, you got any goals?
Oh, yeah.
Anything resolutions? Anything like that?
Oh yeah. On the flip side of him not drinking or not drinking,
You
I
trying
want
to-
to drink more.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, like I was explaining to you guys, I got a homebrew kit for Christmas, and
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that for years.
What is it, a homebrew kit?
Yeah, like making my own beer, like craft beer.
Nice.
So I'm gonna do that.
That's
and
awesome.
it's gonna be awful. Like it's gonna taste
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
at least at first. But I'm excited to like
Practice makes
try to do
perfect.
that. Yeah. Because that's gonna be really fun. And my goal is we're going on vacation in September. I want to be able to bring like some beer on vacation.
Nice.
And enjoy it.
Have you ever
there.
done it before? Or?
No.
Okay. I've heard the first couple tries are
Yeah.
absolutely horrible, but come on the show, we'll try them all together.
Yeah, that's the way to do
Let's
it.
do that.
or
I'm
do it
down,
on your
man.
show or whatever. Yeah. It definitely needs to be on a show, though.
Right.
I still have all the stuff we did wine for so you were there
Okay.
when I did
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
wine, remember?
Yep.
We had Concord grapes that grew in my backyard. So
Mm-hmm.
one year I'm just like Hannah's grandmother had all the stuff, so we made wine. It came out pretty good. I still have the bottles and the labels I made for that. And then we did a blackberry and a pineapple wine. And they were basic. They were straight moonshine.
Hey,
Straight moonshine.
you know, the effects are there. That's all that really
yeah,
matters.
dude. It was. I still have
End
the
result.
That was the
Yeah.
thing. Is like when I was telling Tim about
Success.
I was telling Tim about the homebrew stuff we did when I was at Ace, and I was there and I was telling they had asked, has anybody done this before? Because I went to the class for it because we had to know about it, and they're like, hey, has anybody done this? I'm like, yeah, and I did this, and then kind of came out as moonshine or whatever. She's like, oh, that's too bad. You probably don't have any. I'm like, I got boxes of it in the basement. She's like, what are you doing? It's probably delicious now. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
yeah, because it's.
I'm like, I gotta go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you retry it? Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
it's
And
good.
Good?
It's really good.
Okay. All right. Right on.
I
Right
had
on.
no idea that would happen, but
I
Yeah.
think
science.
Sorry, go ahead.
so. You wanna homebrew a little more? Anything else?
Yeah,
on the
that
resolutions?
I want to try to write more.
Okay.
I've been
Never had- I
begging this
know.
kid to write
Now,
more.
and you're talking like scripts, right? Like movie stuff.
Maybe
Is
not
that-
scripts,
Like
or at least
sketches
not at
more.
first, but
Sketches,
more
okay,
sketches
okay,
and stuff
yeah.
like.
We want to
yeah.
do more sketches on the podcast.
I saw Vaughn said something about how he wanted to do
Yeah,
a sketch or
and
something.
I just hit him. I'm like, I'm in. You know
Dude,
me.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Gillian Keeves?
No.
Never
Oh,
heard of
it's
it.
it's the best sketch show on the planet right now. It's Shane Gillis, if you guys know.
Oh, I know
yeah.
Shane Gillis. Yeah.
yep.
He does a sketch show with him and John McKeever, and it's Comedy Central like style almost,
Sure.
but it's all independent and it's vulgar and kind of whatever. But dude, it's the best. Like multiple comedians and everybody say like it's better than Key and Peele, and like
Really?
dude, it's so good. It's
Nice.
so
yeah, I'm
good.
gonna have to check that out.
There's not a podcast like category for this, but there was a guy who was on Middle of Somewhere podcast, and he was saying he started a podcast where it's just sketches, and they all
Yeah.
kind of like fuse together. It's by no means the funniest thing you'll ever hear. I'm just trying to remember the name of it here, but holy buckets, it is just it just scratches it. It's called Intercepts.
Okay.
It's David Huntsberger, who is a comedian,
Okay.
a writer and comedian. He's really funny, but it's called Intercepts, and it's just sketches.
Is it video too?
No, it is. This is
Just
just
audio?
audio, kind of like in the vein of like Sandler, old Sandler stuff,
Yep.
and everything.
Right.
But they get all these
Radio
different,
stuff, yeah.
yes, and they get all these different comedians to do it, and it's I mean, it's one of those where it's like not laugh out loud in the moment, but like during the week I keep giggling because I keep thinking about
Yeah.
it, and I like kind of like work it
It's
into
one
a
of those
conversation.
things where you'll throw in a quote and
Yeah.
nobody's gonna know what the frick you're talking
But
about.
you just
And you're
giggle
like,
to yourself for a while.
That one's for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right on.
I mean, that's always been something that I've tried to do, but like I don't know. I need to find a
Well,
better
didn't you go to
system
school
for
to be
it.
a sports writer?
Well, yeah, but kind of.
Well, yeah, we
Who do you write for, Tim?
Aldi.
Employee newsletter. Here's Tim's hot takes.
well, we used to have those. What was that? Was it a blog too? The Cleveland thing. That you
Yeah,
guys were,
yeah.
I know it was a podcast, but
Yep.
you guys had a blog too.
We
right?
tried to kind of start that too, yeah.
Okay.
But it didn't really make it very far
I-
either. So
I joined that for a little bit, just for like literally like one article or something, and then stuff happened.
Yeah.
So I started my Substack actually like 2 years ago already, and I have probably 4 or 5 things on there. But I that's one thing I want to do too is write more. But it's like I don't know. It's hard to find the time
Yeah.
and. It's cool because I'm like, oh man, I could write about this, but like for me, like I don't know, I'm really weird about how I write, so there's like hours of editing and rewording, and like it's not just like a typical blog where it's just like type and go. I want it to like sound good and stuff, so
yeah. So
it's a lot of effort.
my issue is that like a lot of the time when I'm writing alone, and like
Yeah.
and I enjoy being alone, like by myself
In
and
your
writing and
feels.
stuff like that. But a lot of the times when I get my best ideas is when I'm like collaborating.
Yeah,
with
you need to
people.
bounce
Like,
off
yeah,
people. Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Well, let's
So
put
have
in
a
a
soundboard.
Yeah.
writing group together
Let's do
Tuesday
it.
nights.
Let's do it.
7
Go for
p.m.
it.
We'll all meet around the octagon table. We're the Knights of Templar, bro.
I like it.
Isn't that a thing, right?
That's
yeah,
a thing.
it's a secret
Okay.
You're right.
society.
Yeah, dude.
It's
We're
not a
the
secret anymore.
what's the sketch version of the Illuminati, dude? We're the sketchinati. I don't know.
Sketch anonymous.
I don't know.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
The
Come on.
Illuminati.
Okay, I like it. I feel like that's already
God.
taken. No problem.
Probably is.
It's like a really bad improv group.
That, dude,
Give it
some
up
You
for
could just blame it on
Illuminati.
me.
Get it?
Illuminated. Yeah, all bad. As I think we already talked about like resolutions and stuff on the last episode.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of goals for me anyway. Like, I want a certain kind of position at work. That's kind of what I'm striving
Yeah.
towards. And there's a lot of talks that it may or may not happen, but long story short, they basically have to create a position for me to do this. Like, so I don't know if that's going to happen or if it's going to be something similar or what, but that's kind of the only like professional goal I have. Obviously the shows, boost the shows, more content, more everything. But yeah, that's really all I have.
I'm gonna start doing date nights with the wifey.
Okay.
Nice.
Wholesome.
Good.
The first wholesome answer we had.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
I like it.
Because we went out with the the fulfillment center soups invited me because I was part of the team
Yeah.
out to eat. So it was just me and her without the kids, which was nice. But then we were with other people.
Right.
I was like, man, we need to go out. Like
Yeah.
we even just went to Walmart just to go look for stuff, and it was nice just to be out with just
Right.
us.
Right.
So
I feel it. I was actually thinking of that yesterday. Similarly, was that because I posted like end of year, like me and Harper pictures and whatever, being all whatever. But but
Being all good dad and stuff.
yeah, like we don't got time for that,
that
on
was
this
pre
show.
knockout.
Yeah, that was pre-knockout. But
now she ain't getting nothing.
yeah. No, but so there was like pictures I was looking through, and there was a lot of pictures of us going out to eat, just me and her. And like that's just the coolest thing. Like I was thinking about that yesterday, and I think this would be cute, but like I don't want it to be like creepy, you know? But like
Yep.
I kind of want to do a date night with Harper. She's
Oh, yeah.
4 for anybody who doesn't know. But like dress up and make it like a whole thing. Like
Sure.
like, hey, next Tuesday we're gonna dress up. We're gonna go out to a nice meal. We're gonna eat together, and I think that'd be cool. Like
Yeah.
a little
you're good.
actual like date night with
Yeah.
her.
Oh yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
I think it's cool to have do that with kids anyway. Like
Yeah.
me and
Yeah.
Jazzy,
Yeah.
it was nice because it was like the first time me and Jazzy went out when we went and saw the new Avatar.
Right.
But that was cool. It was just me and her. Went and saw it.
That's awesome.
think
Freaking
it-
3.5 hour long movie.
Sorry. Being the only non-parent in here, I'm gonna give my advice.
Is this creepy,
Yeah,
Tim?
let's
Is this
hear your
creepy?
advice.
No,
Tim.
no. I'm
Lay it
saying
on
I think
us.
it's a good idea too because it shows them, like growing up with a good father figure
Yeah.
and showing them like how they're supposed to be treated.
Right,
like
right.
when
Yeah.
they grow
And
up.
I think that'd be fun. Like, just in general, even if we don't, like, dress up or whatever, like, she honestly loves to go to Applebee's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because they have
Who
corn,
doesn't?
They have
It's
corn
fancy to me.
dogs and fries.
Yep.
And, like, a strawberry lemonade.
Dude,
and
they-
she's in heaven.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
the funny thing about Applebee's, Fazoli's is right next to it, the one in
Yeah.
Ontario. And my daughter used to always call it Tomato Bees.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we had
That's
Applebee's and
good.
Tomato Bees.
I like
Lakin
it.
pronounces it Foslies. And I'm like,
Fosli's.
Like, on purpose?
yes.
Like as a joke or like...
No, on purpose.
oh, like for real, for real.
legitimately? She was my nurse. We've talked about this.
Yes.
I don't need... Did she... Because I know it's been brought up, obviously. Did she know it at the time?
She thought it was you, but she wasn't sure.
Okay. Even though, like, my name's on all the paperwork.
I didn't think
I
about
still
that.
don't
I didn't
know.
either. I didn't either. I was like, I wonder if she knows who I am, because I don't think I've ever even talked to her or anything.
Sure.
Like, I know, obviously, we have similar friends and,
Yeah.
and stuff, but I don't think she's ever been, like, around when I'm around. Like, so I don't think I've ever even talked to her. And I was like, I'm pretty sure. But I think we were both like, are you, but then, like, she had to keep giving me bad news, man. Like, she had to be like, man, you're dying. You got to stay here another day. And I'm like, I don't want to. And she's like, I know. And then the next day, she's like, hey, bro, remember the dying thing?
It's
You're
worse.
still
Not,
dying,
yeah,
bro.
not any better, bro. I went in for a gallbladder surgery, which is usually like an overnight. Like,
Right.
it's not
Yeah.
a super big surgery, but, you
There could be complications.
you sleep it off and you go home the next day or whatever. But I was in
Normally.
there, yeah, normally. But I was in there, I think 4 or 5 days.
Jeez.
Damn.
Like with like my oxygen levels were like under 90. Like I think they were at like 85 at one point.
Jeez.
And I had to have like the thing in my nose and like all this.
Yep.
And even when I was feeling better, they're like, you're still not breathing right. And I'm like, well,
Dude, breathe
long ago
better.
was that?
yeah,
You
like
suck at this.
How long ago was that?
that was actually
Step your breathing game up.
I'm trying, dude. Fun fact, that was actually 2 years ago now, and I still have a bump on my stomach from it.
Really?
Like a big one. Like my jaw is on my stomach also.
Ah.
Like for real. And
It just moved its way up.
yeah. I hope, dude, I want to get rid of this. That's half the reason I'm going to urgent care too, cuz even if they can't do
Yeah.
anything about this, I'm like, can you do something about this? Cuz there was 3 incisions cuz they go in different spots with like microscopic stuff, so it's nothing like super invasive or anything. But one of the incisions just got like swollen, and it's not bad. It doesn't hurt or anything.
Maybe it's an alien living in your belly.
Maybe, dude. Maybe there's like
Nope.
somebody's like keychain, somebody's keychains in my stomach or
That
something.
that's more possible than
Yeah.
an alien in your tongue.
But
Somebody's dog tags.
right. But I was like, man, like I just got a surgery. It's clearly from the cut. I'm like, it'll go down. You know.
yeah.
2
Nothing.
years later,
It'll
they're
go
like,
down.
what is this, dude?
Yeah.
It's still like it's weird because like here's my stomach, right? But then this side is like out like another inch or two. Like it's really weird right here. It's weird. Yeah. It's not her fault. She wasn't the surgeon.
Oh, no, it's
but
her
I'm just
fault.
saying.
It's on her. It's
It's all
totally
on
on her.
hers. It's all her fault.
Anyway.
I told her to do it.
I bet you did, dude. I bet you did.
Cancel
He
me,
said,
will
hey,
you?
I'm like,
Hey, slip
yeah,
this
it's
in there.
canceled now.
You're right. Oh man.
We also Hannah really wants us to start like we know a friends of ours, they read with like their whole family, like I'll read like a chapter or a page or
Like
something,
out
and then
loud?
just out loud,
Okay.
and we'll just pass it around.
Okay.
Kind of like
So
a
I think-
book night.
Yeah, it's basically what
Like
it
a
is.
book club, like a
Kind
family
of.
book club type.
Yeah,
almost
so we're
story
going
time
we're
type
definitely
thing?
going to be doing that. I think we're going to do the Giver first.
Like a story
Nice.
time
And-
with Tony kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I think
out
we're going
Tony.
to do the
Shout out
Giver.
Evil Tony. Yeah.
I was just hanging with him yesterday, baby. It was great. Oh no, Friday I was hanging.
I was
with
trying to listen, but I could only hear half of it.
him. Yeah, because like our
I joined
that's
the Twitch.
so weird.
I joined the Twitch and I was like, all right, let me say what's up. And then I was like, is it my phone? Because I can't hear anything. And they've
Yeah.
been streaming for like 20 minutes at
Yeah.
this point.
It's like nobody came in except for you, but we were streaming under Tony's, and I
Yeah.
think when I was switching everything to fix it all, like the Zoom was on there, but I had to delete it and put it back in again.
Yeah.
And
I
for
was
it
like-
to actually like listen to us.
Yeah. I was like, hey,
It's
guys.
annoying.
I'm sorry, but I don't think it's me. It might be, but
It's you.
No.
yeah.
We got it going. Luckily you were in there, but it's not like we were streaming anybody.
And you were
It was-
recording backup anyway.
Yeah, we
so
were, yeah.
That's key, man. That's key.
Yeah. I had to do it for Tim's because when he was hitting buttons to bring us in and out, he like took part of my microphone off somehow, so it all sounded weird.
Okay.
So I had to go in and grab all our tracks and line it all up, and that was the first time I really had to do it because it usually records just
Yeah.
fine
Until
Yeah.
Tim messes with
until
it.
Tim
Yeah,
touches it. Yeah.
Dude, that's what I have to do every
Hey,
week.
that's my life, bro.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
you guys realize that's what I'm gonna have to do with all three of these cameras is
Yeah, good.
line them up somehow and
luck.
then get one single audio file to line up with all three.
That's
Yeah,
why you
good
get paid
luck.
the big bucks.
Oh god.
Patreon.com/FJ. No, we'll probably do the ads separately, just like we did before. I think
Hooray. That was for the ad separately. Yay!
It's more festive now.
Yeah.
Congratulations, it's a boy.
Oh, listen.
It's
I had
an
to cancel my
alien.
freaking Walmart pickup order because I was like, all right. Because he asked me about it last night, and I was like, well, let me just check Walmart and see if they got anything. So
for
I was
this
like,
stuff. By the
Yeah.
way, this is beautiful. It says Happy New Year's. The way this video is going to be, you're not going to
You're
be
not
able
gonna
to see
see
that.
any of it.
I'm realizing
It's
that
all
right
right.
now.
It's about the
But yeah,
ambiance, you know.
so
Yeah,
I
dog.
got the notification this morning. It's like your order's ready. There's a substitution item, and I was like, all right, let me check. So I had one of these big ass confetti poppers. They swapped it with a gender reveal. Like the
Nice.
freaking the blue. It was
Yeah.
a boy. But I was like, how are you gonna swap
That's-
for a gender reveal for a fucking confetti?
And they picked a boy. Like, it wasn't like a 2-pack where
No,
like,
you get
it was
this.
all blue.
who are you to assume
Yeah.
that on New Year's Day we need a boy gender reveal?
Yeah. I was like, I'm just gonna randomly be like, hey,
They're just trying to
somebody
get there
out
like
there,
this
it's a boy.
They just had a list of similar items, and they're just like, yeah, that.
Yeah, that's lazy. Is what
I
that is.
100% believe and I have checked this with higher ups at Kroger, but any of those where it's like, hey, we were out of this or this, that, or the other, and I asked my guy who's in the know, and I'm like, how often is it they don't want to walk across the store? He's like, oh, all the time.
100%.
They'll just say
Yeah.
we're out
Yeah.
Absolutely.
instead of walking across the
Yeah.
store.
Yeah.
How dare you
Nonsense.
assume my celebration?
Right.
Well, speaking of celebrations, we got some crazy things over here. You want to do this stuff right now?
Sure, man, we can.
I don't know what this is. I can't read, first of all.
Well,
and it's in
it's
another
not
language.
all in
Shout out to Andrea Smith. She brought us home some
Oh, yeah,
some
right.
Korean snacks.
Some Ohio. Actually, let me put this right here so you can see it because you're not going to be able to see it over here.
Now we'll have him read it this way,
What is that?
Korean style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to work. That's
So
not
there's
effective,
there's
bro.
golden Oreos, which they're different than like the Oreos that we have, like what we call a golden Oreo.
Right.
They call it something else.
And these are pretty dope too. Ritz sandwich crackers with lemon.
Yeah, man.
Yuck. That sounds disgusting.
Dude, it's got vitamin
agree.
C.
I don't mind lemon. Like, I like lemon water and like
Yeah.
stuff like
Sure.
that, but lemon flavored stuff.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I'm not.
You know, like a lemon meringue pie or anything.
no.
And
I
we
mean,
got-
I'll eat it. It's fine.
We
but-
got some Kit Kats.
Unless
Yeah.
it's lemon pepper
We got
chicken. am I
cookies
right?
and cream
It's all right,
and
yeah.
fruit biscuit.
okay.
Yeah, there's.
fruit biscuit.
She said that like
Oh, there's 4 in here.
Korea-
That's perfect.
Korea
Oh,
isn't
there's
like
5. I can't count.
Way to count.
there's
Oh, this is my favorite part of shows.
Yeah, eating. All eating at the same time, bro.
Pass it on.
Go ahead, BJ. We were
but
interrupting
they
you.
because I asked her about the Kit Kats and stuff from Japan and everything, and if Korea has kind of the same thing. She said no, it's not really the same, but she brought us what she could find that was different than what we
Yeah.
have.
I love trying stuff like this.
Cookies and cream Kit
Smells
Kat.
good.
What's the other
Yeah,
one?
fruit biscuit. I don't know about
Oh.
that one.
Interesting.
I mean, I'll try it, but I have low doubts.
Hey, it
about
says Oreo in English on the cookie.
All right. Let's
That's pretty dope.
go
All right.
ahead. Somebody, yeah, go ahead. Somebody needs to kind of talk a little bit for a
All
second.
right, yeah, go
That
ahead.
tastes pretty good.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah,
That's
pretty
What's it
good.
taste like?
That's
How's it
pretty
taste?
good.
Hey,
It's
don't
pretty good.
don't chew into the mics, bro.
Yeah.
It tastes like just like kind of like one of our golden
It
Oreos.
does taste it.
I was gonna say it's like I smelled
It's
it.
similar.
It smelled exactly like a golden
Yeah.
Oreo.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer.
That was good.
yeah, man. They still got it. I didn't bring any of the like Starburst style ones. I meant to grab a handful of those.
Oh, that makes him depressed.
Those are my favorite ones that they have. They're like these little. They're like Starburst, but they're super delicious.
Weren't you saying there was like 200 or 300
There's
different
a
kinds of like Kit Kat or something?
That's in Japan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's in Japan.
That's crazy.
That's just
And they're
crazy.
Kit Kats.
All right.
I still got this Oreo going. Hold on.
Oh no, Rich.
Chew faster, bro. I got a broken jaw.
Well, I ate the whole Oreo. You only ate half.
Well, right, because I'm
Pussy.
not. Whatever.
That's what it looks like.
All right, what
There
do
it
you
is.
think? I'm not gonna like this. I can
This is
already
what-
tell.
It smells very lemony.
Yeah, I was gonna say it smells like super lemony. You don't really taste the lemon.
Yeah, you do. What are you talking
Dude, I
about?
can smell the lemon. Like
No,
it's
the way that it smells, you don't. It doesn't. I figured the way that it smelled like lemon, you would taste a shit ton of lemon.
No, it's very subtle.
It is.
It's all right.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't go out of my way for this.
This is how I like judge things a lot of times. Is I would eat it, but I won't buy it.
But it's
You
got
know
a
what I
good
mean?
source of vitamin C. I can't tell you how much because I can't read that stuff.
Korean.
What numbers?
Wait, no, whatever. I don't know what vitamin C is in Korea.
Dude,
That
anytime
is
you.
weird. I'm assuming these
I'm
are.
good on that.
Oh, there it is.
The funny thing is, like, as of anytime I talk about Andrea and how she, lives and works in Korea, she's a voice actor in Korea and everything. Like, you ask anyone of a certain age, boomer quality or above, they're like north or south. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
It's like, why do you have to say north? You can just say Korea. You know
Right,
where.
right.
Like, it's
You know where.
north or south.
I don't think she's doing
out to
voiceover
her.
work in North Korea.
West Korea.
Right.
Why not East Korea?
All right. This is
That's
the
the bad one.
fruit biscuit. I don't think there's
Biscuit.
There's 3 sections to this, so
Is it?
here.
What?
You guys can have the 3.
I would try it if it's like a Limp Biscuit, but
Right.
sorry. Tim also got me a Limp Bizkit t-shirt for
Nice.
Christmas. So
There you go. We do have this other one that's cookies and cream. Honestly, it's probably gonna be delicious. So.
it has to be.
Yeah.
Has to be. I didn't.
What do you think?
I didn't listen
I
to the
haven't
last
tried it yet.
episode. Did you
Oh.
tell? Did you tell the folks like how I
smells-
came in a snowstorm to give you your new boom mics?
No, I did not. Well,
I just showed up.
Yeah.
Like, here, Merry Christmas. It's cold.
well, you
Left.
knocked, and
What?
honestly, around
What are you doing
here.
over Oh, look, he gave you a little bit.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh,
That's actually kind of weird.
you're so kind. But no, yeah, dude, it was the day that it was like -10 out or whatever, and we hear a knock on the door. It's me and Harper, and I was like, "The fuck is that?" Like, I was like, "I'm not answering that." Like, who?
Just left me out there freezing.
I was like, "Who are you?" And then you knocked again, and I was like,
I don't know how I feel.
"All right, I'll open the door." And then you're like, "Here, take these, bye." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
I said, Merry Christmas. It's cold. I'm leaving.
Yep.
I was honestly not expecting to like this, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's like the aftertaste and stuff. You're like, that was tasty.
Yeah.
know.
This
Yeah,
would
I
make me
kinda
eat
like
more
it.
fruity
I don't
stuff.
know if that's the adjective I'd use.
I kind of like it.
Tasty. I also don't know what an adjective is, but I think that's right.
It's a descriptive word.
Don't ask me, homie.
So I'm right?
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
We're talking about writing. I don't know what an adjective is, though.
Talking about trying to step your writing game up. Well, figure out what an adjective is.
All right, we got cookies
Look,
and
I
cream
can write
going
very
next.
well. I don't know what it's called, though.
Wait,
I've
that
never
one
been-
that one wasn't the cookies and cream one?
That was a fruit biscuit one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I write good.
I don't get no.
There's like
I don't get no fruit off of that.
I write good.
I thought that was the cookies and cream one.
That's how
Nah,
they
bro.
make you eat healthy. It just tastes like straight chocolate.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's healthy, bro. I don't. You and my definitions of healthy is very different, and that's so weird. I eat so much cleaner than him, and I weigh twice as much.
Sure.
I'm telling you, dude. You
I
gotta-
mean, I'm sure you.
Gotta have
I'm sure you eat a
Guillain-Barré.
lot better than I do as well.
Dude, it's crazy. That's like obviously now I'm eating better, but for a while, obviously I didn't eat the greatest, but like it's so upsetting to me. Like for me to look like you guys, I have to diet super hard
Sure.
and work out so fucking hard every day.
Listen, you want to know a downfall?
And
about
you're
it?
like,
gotta go hard in the paint.
all I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner is Starburst, bro.
Mini Starburst. Don't get into it.
Chewies.
can't break this thing apart.
But listen,
Yeah, I'm good.
It
I know
was-
what cookies
it was
and
super
cream
hard.
is.
do you know what the downfall is? I'm always fucking cold.
I'd rather be cold than a fat fuck.
That's my secret cap. I'm always cold.
Yeah.
There's your episode name right there.
What?
I'd rather be cold than a fat.
Can't really. YouTube wouldn't appreciate that title too much.
I like the fruit biscuit better than that one. That one's trash.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I agree.
Interesting.
This one's not very good.
No.
Really? That's surprising because I was like, I don't need any of that because it's cookies and cream.
There's
It's going to
some.
be good. All right. I'll
Eat
try
it. I'm in the camera.
Yeah,
What's
I
up,
kind of
camera?
dig the fruit one better.
Really? That's interesting. Cookies and cream is like one of
That's
my
a
top,
go-to. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
go-to.
I mean, it's not horrible.
I'm not a fan.
But it's not-
Oh, I get it all.
I'm not impressed with it.
I would honestly lean more towards the horrible side.
Yeah, it's awful. Not tasty.
It's definitely not like your regular cookies and cream, but I think I like it better than the fruit one.
Nah,
No.
nah,
I'm good.
you're wrong.
I'm good. Just stand there and be wrong.
Lost is the worst show of all time. Not really. I actually liked Lost.
Just sit there in your wrongness and be wrong.
Right. I like your guys' matching hats. I'm just noticing that, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Ain't we cute?
Brand
Yeah.
recognition, bro.
That's right, dude.
What do you guys want to talk about? We got like
I was
20 minutes
about to
left.
say, I'm
bro.
like, wait a second. Did we just?
Did we die, dude? Did we die? Is this over? No, I will
the end
say
of Lost?
though.
We didn't get him to urgent care in time.
Right. I will say,
Way to go, BJ.
I think Gavin's working today, right? Is that what the plan was, or?
No, we're not open today.
Okay. Well, thanks, Gavin. And then
He's got a new girlfriend, so
I don't
does he?
care. I don't care about
Man, he
that.
didn't tell me anything
This
about
is
that.
show business.
he doesn't care. He's 21. It does
Yeah.
not matter. Oh, here I'll read you the tag, like, because when he was coming to do his episode of the music review,
Yeah.
he's texting back and forth with me, and I'm reading them out loud to Hannah, and she's like, "What?" I'm like, "He is 21."
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
Is he what?
he said,
Yeah, go ahead.
let's see where it was. Okay, so I was reading her this part. This is what I said. I said, "Let me call my girlfriend and see what she's doing shit for her birthday." And I
Okay,
said,
birthday,
"LOK, LOL, okay." He said, "Got a new girlfriend and fucked around and forgot. Anytime today, okay?" I said, "Yeah, man." He said, "Word, let me shower, get moving. Beth isn't doing nothing for a while." And he had a weird, silly emoji. And then my playlist is the heater, though. And I just said, "I believe you." And I was reading that, and Hannah's just like, "The heater?
Grow
What
up,
is he
Gavin. Grow up.
she's just like, "What is he saying?" I'm like,
Dude, it's
he is
so-
21. I don't know what
It's
else
so
to
weird.
tell
I was talking on the phone with him the other day about work stuff, and
Did you say that's cap, bro? That's cap.
no, yeah, it was like a pretty
That's cringe.
it was like a pretty serious conversation, but like he was
But
saying,
still with the lingo.
Jeez.
Turn it off,
He
Gavin.
doesn't. He
It
does.
was really funny.
I have to go back through in his episode and actually edit it. I was just way too.
Didn't you say there was a lot of?
There's a lot.
Is it in the music or just him?
him?
Yeah.
Just him. He just once he gets going, he can't stop.
Well, he's welcome on the show, but if he doesn't show up in the
won't.
next like month or two,
It won't. He
you're also
Offers
canceled,
off the
bro.
table.
lives in Ashland, works in Worcester, and then I mean, it's all.
I guess
he's all
that's
over
a
the
little
place.
different if you're
Yeah.
farther away, but we
The
all live
girlfriend lives in
within
Cleveland.
10 miles. At
Right.
least.
Yeah, yeah, we're all pretty.
What?
close.
I said, and the girlfriend lives in Cleveland.
Right. She's actually in Cape Cod. No, but
That's
we
cap,
were gonna get the
No cap.
girls on
That's cat,
today.
bro.
No cap, brah. No cap.
We were gonna get the girls on today too. Emily's actually still on vacation, and you know it's for them. It's like an hour drive or a
Right.
little more, so I get it.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna try to have them on either next week or the week after, depending on their schedule and
Nice.
our schedule and stuff. But we were trying to make this a whole OTT thing, but
Right.
we technically got 3 of the shows.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
we got 3 of the shows.
Yeah.
You know, so
75%.
That's not bad.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
75% of the shows, 56% of the people.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Right?
Yep.
And
3 out of 5 stars.
Wouldn't change a thing.
We're gonna try to. I mean, we've talked to Emily and Jackie a couple of times, but we're gonna try to get them on Teach a Dummy as well.
57%. I'm
yeah.
so
Damn,
sorry.
You were close.
You were super close.
That well,
You would have won if Price is
All right,
Right.
I was
I'll
gonna
say
say,
it.
Price
I'll
is Right
say it.
rules, you win.
I'll say
Yeah.
it. That's the tism. That's the tism.
I think that you were close enough. You would get both showcases at the end of Price is Right.
Goddamn right.
Yep.
I never understood
wouldn't.
how
Where's
all that
Bob
worked.
Barker? Dig him up.
Dig him up.
Please remember to
Price
spay.
is wrong, bitch.
Is Bob Barker dead?
No,
I don't think
so.
he
Yeah, he
is.
definitely is.
No, he's
I
not.
don't think he is.
I don't think he is.
Please remember to
looking
spay
it
and
up.
neuter your pets. By the way,
I'm surprised I never saw that Coolio died.
yeah, he died.
Did you know that?
Yeah, he
Back in
did.
This is
September?
last year.
No, it was this.
Was it this year?
Shut up! It was last year technically.
Oh, no,
None of those jokes on today's episode.
I
None
was
of those-
actually talking about 2021, so I was wrong.
Okay,
but like,
okay.
I mean, it was technically last year.
Tell me Bob Barker's dead, first of all, and then
please tell me he's dead. I need to know that
I
he's
need
He's still
it.
kicking.
He's still kicking
No,
it.
he's not.
How old is he?
He's
100.
111.
He's like
100.
93.
He's like 96.
He is still spading and neutering pets.
in his basement,
physically
Dahmer
himself.
style.
He's 99.
Damn.
He's
that's
dead.
close.
He's walking around, but he's dead.
Jeez, his wife died in 81.
That's what I was talking about, dude.
Damn, in 81.
That's what I was
Dude,
talking
he's got
about.
no problem getting chicks.
No way.
That's true.
Not him.
He's
Not
Oh,
that,
he gets them, man.
not that
Now,
sultry
think
voice.
about it though. Think about how old he was in Happy Gilmore,
Yeah.
and that was what, late 90s maybe.
Well, just think about. I think about this all the time. Like people that have been old your entire life.
Sure.
Like Steve Martin.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
been old my entire life.
Old entire life, yeah.
You know what? On
Look
a
the same
different
forever.
note, becoming the old guy,
Yeah.
I've noticed that a lot. Like I'm 31, like not like
Oh,
old
God,
old
yeah.
or anything like that, but like
In sports, it's the worst because
Yeah.
you're like, I don't know.
you're like, man, this dude's awesome, and then they're like, he just turned 19, and you're like, what the hell? Like, God
well, that's
damn
the
it.
crazy. Like even when you do talk about sports, like we were talking about like Ronaldo and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're old, and it's like, dude, they're like mid 30s.
Right, they're
Like-
old
Yeah.
for athletes, and they're like, they just turned 33, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, like they're like, oh yeah, he's on the downside of his career. He's like, oh yeah, he's 32. I'm like, what? I'm 32.
Right, right.
Guys, I'm 38.
Yeah, we know.
I'm pushing
You're
40.
LeBron's age.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He and I are the. I
Yeah,
did
you
always
and
know
LeBron are
that.
the same age.
Yep. It's crazy.
So like,
And
And
the
what have I done with my
and
life?
he's still playing like an MVP. So like, you know,
He is.
Yeah.
He's out there, man. I mean, Tony Hawk is 50.
It's still grinding that
Four.
shit.
Did you do
I think
54?
54.
It's 54, dude.
And he's still kicking.
Tom Brady, 46.
That's
and on
crazy.
the spiral.
Yeah.
What?
Poor Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
doing great
well,
We're talking about people that are still like doing good at their career.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he kisses his son too.
yeah, that what's
let
that?
that
Still
go.
weird.
Dude, did you see the pictures again, like
Yeah,
yesterday or
yeah.
the day before? Like,
Yeah, it's really weird.
He's like, his son's 15, 16, like
Yeah.
older.
The mouth kiss, baby.
That they kiss on the lips first of
Ugh.
all, and then there was a picture of his son sitting on his lap, both shirts off, like they're outside or something, like by the pool probably, and he goes to kiss him on like the back of his neck.
Yep. I can't let that.
I'm like,
go,
what
man.
is this?
I kiss my kids on the top of the head.
I
That's
get
about
it.
That's
it.
not.
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's not weird at
Yeah,
all. Like,
I give Harper kisses like every like 2 hours. Like it's
Yeah.
a problem. But like even honestly, it was yesterday or the day before. I went to give her a kiss on the cheek and she kind of turned
Yeah.
in, and it was like lips, and I was like, "Ugh, don't do that, don't do that. Like
Can't do that.
Like you're my daughter, it's fine, but like, hey, don't do that.
Don't do
Like,
that.
She didn't mean to. She was
Right,
just like
right, right,
turning
right.
or whatever. But
Have you ever known somebody like a friend group or something who like their family were mouth kissers?
My mom is like that, and
Is she?
I had to tell her to stop. Like I established it early.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
established it when I was like 10 or 11. I said
Sure.
you got to stop this. It's creepy.
Sure. Yeah.
And she said it's not creepy. I said it's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Stop.
I have my
Put her
my
in her
dad,
place a
like my
lot.
cousins on my dad's side. They're Italian, so they're big like cheek
Yeah.
kissers and stuff.
That's fine.
I
if
get-
that's your culture, you
Yeah.
know, do the
yeah,
thing.
but
The
it's
bob
all
and
it's all the
weave.
cheek. Like every hug
Yeah.
is like you come in and you both.
Yeah, that's different.
Like
cheek.
the cheek is different too.
Yeah.
Like I'd like kiss my grandma and grandpa like on the cheek or
Absolutely.
my parents.
Yeah, that's
but like
fine.
yeah, anything with the mouth. That's
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
line.
It-
I
it-
just bleh.
It
Ugh.
happened, and I blew up at her, like basically because
Sure.
I was like, stop doing that, and I'm like 8, and she's like, nah, but it's fine, and then I'm like 9, I'm like, bitch, stop doing that, you know, and like I had to blow up at her at like 10 or 11, like that's the one difference between me, and I know a lot of you guys probably know this already. Like I will tell you how I feel, no matter who you are. Like,
word.
like I will tell my mom off if I have to, and I usually don't. Like I'm not trying
right,
to.
right.
But like I've even told her specifically. My dad doesn't give a shit, but I've told her specifically, like to her face, like I don't care about your opinion, and like no disrespect, but your opinion is not valid in my life, and like I'm like, stop. Like, she used to call every day when I was like, well, I'm still single, but when I was single and like had no kids, I was like 23, just doing bad shit and then playing Call of Duty and watching NBA all day.
Yeah,
She's
sounds
like,
great, man.
Yeah, it was the life. It was the life. And then except like the multiple court visits. But
that's not so great.
But she's like,
We can leave those out.
Yeah. We'll cut that.
Cut that.
But she'd call. She's like, "What's new?" And I'm like, "Nothing's new. Like, I go to work and I play Call of Duty. Like, what do you want?"
It's the same shit.
Right. And she's like,
Same shit, different day.
You're like, oh, well, my KDR went up a little bit.
yeah. And
I'm a 1.9, Mom. Top of the world.
I had to tell her, like, I don't have an issue with her calling, obviously.
Right.
But I'm like, you can't expect stuff from me. Like, I'm the black sheep. I'm the loser of the family. Like, why do you expect me to be
Like, Mom, I'm trying.
successful?
I'm trying to come up with stuff, but I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Yeah. And she's like,
I just cussed out a 6-year-old on Call of Duty, Mom.
right. And she's like, well, your brother calls me every other day and your sisters call me I'm like, they have families. Like, they have lives and careers.
Yeah.
I'm doing illegal stuff over here playing Call of Duty. Like, leave me alone. Like,
The stuff the stuff that happens in my life, I can't talk to you about.
yeah, for real. There was
listening.
there was one situation where, long story short, a lot of you guys know about it. House got robbed, whatever, all this stuff taken or whatever. And I was like, I told her, I said, yeah, they took this, they took the freaking microwave, like they took everything.
They got it all.
And I was like, I was working at a head shop at the time, and I was like, they took all the stuff from work, and she's like,
What stuff?
what do you mean? What stuff? And I was like, the stuff from work, and she's like, okay, but like, can you report it? I was like, Mom, the stuff from work, I cannot report that. And she's like, well, report the other stuff. I was like, they took certain things that if I report it, they're going to come back and say, well, you had this. I'm stuck. Like, I can't do nothing.
This is called admission of guilt, son.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep talking to
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
I'd be the dumbest person alive.
It was, I obviously love my parents, and they are great. But, like, in that same phone call, I knew who did it.
Oh.
And I told her, I said, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him, right? And my mom, she is a gangster. She just said... and I will never forget this. I was like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Like he took 5 figures worth of stuff. And
Wow.
And I said, I'm gonna kill and she goes, I know, just don't get in trouble. And I was like, fuck yeah, Mom.
That's
like, let's
awesome.
go. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Team Mom.
Yeah,
I can just tell like the age gaps that we are, even being 38 and you're
31.
30, you're 31. He's 32. You're
33.
33. But even in that age gap, I still see a fire in you that I had at that age that I can now look back on. Like, we've been in the car talking and stuff, and you're like, man, this has got me so pissed. And that I'm like, look, man, you're not looking at it from here and here, and this is why and stuff. You're like, stop it, I want to be mad.
And that's usually not the case with me.
Offness.
That's usually not the case with me. But that was like a different, real personal thing, kind of. And I was like, no, it's bullshit. Like,
he just wouldn't stop. I'm like, hey, man, if you look at it like this, is this because I had this discussion. I had the privilege of going out with the pastor, our lead pastor and stuff at church and everything. He was going out to lunch, and I was just walking by working on something. He's like, you coming to lunch with us today? I'm like, you know what? I have the time. Let's go. And so just sitting there, we were talking about like things that kind of offend and stuff like that. And I just told him, I'm like, I don't know what it is, but where I'm at now, you can't offend me. Yeah. He's like, well, yeah, I mean, like if people say stuff about, your wife or kids or family, I'm like, it doesn't bother me because they don't know them, or I mean, right. It just immediately, like, now, instead of getting fired up about it, immediately in my head it like just turns a switch off. It's like, okay, don't talk to that person anymore. Let's go do something else.
Well, I am the same way. I will say the conversation we were having, if it's the one I'm thinking of, was kind of about my daughter and like other stuff going on. So I was
I think it was.
I was fired up about some things that didn't make sense, and I don't, whatever. But normally I'm the same way. Like, there's pretty much. And I say a lot, which is kind of true too, but like, I want to get in a fight again. I haven't gotten in a fight in a long time, except last night, fucking Harper. But like, honestly, yeah, people can say anything they want, honestly, about like my family, to be honest with you. And I'm like, I don't care. Like,
it won't offend me. I mean, it might bum me out for a bit. It's like hearing that and you're like, man, that was rude and mean. And I don't dig that.
when the line crosses to being disrespect, that's kind of where it kind of triggers me. We've talked about that before too. But as far as like words and like, there's really not much anybody can like do to me to get me to like be super pissed and like want to fight them.
Yeah,
unless they
I
hit
don't-
me, I guess. But.
Well, yeah, that's one of those things. Like, I don't think even if I was at a bar nowadays, if I got bumped into or someone
Yeah.
tried to start, I don't think I would.
Yeah.
I would never like jump to like, let's do this. I'd be
Like, bro, why you touch me, dude?
Right.
I'd be like, I'm sorry, did I spill your beer or something?
See,
Here,
my-
I'll buy another one.
My
Everybody
problem
chill.
is I'm that same way, but verbally, I'm not. So like,
Yeah.
people like that, like, why'd you bump into me, dude, or whatever? I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like,
I felt like it.
yeah, like, what do you like? But
Why
that's
were you
my
in my
thing.
way, bitch?
Yeah, I'd be like,
It's my world. You're just living in it.
The problem is when, but that's
I'd love to see Tim try to talk
Yes.
smack to somebody.
yes.
He would, dude.
But that's kind of where like the disrespect thing comes in. If they start like that, I'm like, bro, I would literally probably be like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Nope.
What are you gonna do?
In that moment, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I bump into you? I didn't realize.
See,
My bad."
If they were like, hey man, like you hit me or whatever, hey, my bad, dude. Like it's all good. But when you come at me with like that attitude, you're gonna be laying there, dude, and I'm sorry. You did it to yourself.
Yeah, I haven't had the urge to swing on somebody in
It's been a long
Years and
time.
years.
It's been a long time.
except for in traffic,
me.
man. I
Yeah.
I still got
Yeah.
that heat comes
Yeah.
out in the traffic a little bit.
I never really have the urge to swing on somebody because I know I won't win.
Yeah.
I do. You know what?
I just
the
talk
one-
shit.
I've slowed down on the road rage talking a lot because
Oh, I
I
can't.
never
I
I
never
never
will.
like
You're bad at road rage. You're
Oh,
bad.
I'm so bad at it.
Dude, I yell alone in my. I
Oh
like,
yeah, I have a lot of discussions, and I always call them the car that they're in. Like
Yeah.
this, like come on Prius, figure it out.
Right.
Like it's like it's a
Right.
lot of that. I
Yeah.
never like swear or yell
Yeah.
or anything like that. But I had one moment where it's like I was getting pretty angry with someone wasn't for the light to get to school to drop my kid off in the morning. If you time it just right, everybody goes right on the right time. Like this many people can get through. And if somebody in there is looking at their phone or something
Right,
stupid and
right.
screws up that flow, and we miss one light, I'm like, oh, it gets me so mad.
Yeah.
I just remember one morning I was sitting there, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it is what it is. And I try to turn the music up, and I just hear from the back, what's with this guy?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing, me and Jerry used to do it a lot. We obviously like haven't ridden in the same car in a while just because
Yeah.
we're older now and whatever. But like we would be in the same car and the person in front of me is going slower than the speed limit. Or even if you're like, if it's a 35 and you're going 35, I'm like, give me 37. Come on, man. Like do a, you know. But whatever.
Live on the edge.
If they're going the speed limit, I tell myself you cannot get mad
Mm-hmm.
because they probably got
literally
drugs
is.
in the
Yeah.
car or something or a body in the trunk.
Sure.
That's the only reason you go the exact speed limit.
Potty in the-
That's the only reason you go the exact speed limit, is it not?
I would say that, but I've lived with my wife long enough to know that that's just what she
Well,
does.
Yeah.
Have you checked for bodies?
I have. I
Have you checked
Oh, you
for?
have. Okay.
Have you checked for drugs?
That I have not. No, she's never. No, that ain't her. Never will be.
What's she doing when
the
you're at
perfect
work
color.
all day? No.
I did prove the myth though to Danielle and Jazzy that you can go 5 over and not get pulled over because I passed the sheriff last night on the
Well,
highway.
it is up
It
to their
just
discretion.
Yeah,
though.
it just depends on.
They
the-
have a general rule, but they can give you a ticket for 1 over.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but it's. I mean,
I
it's.
passed them.
Generally, they'll give you 5 or maybe 10 if you're
I was
on a
gonna say
highway or
it's
something.
generally the 9 you're fine,
But the
10
thing
you're
is,
fine
they even
type
had
thing.
they
Yeah.
even had one of those speed like the flashy things that shows you your speed, and it never hit slow down unless you were over 40.
Yeah.
It only
okay.
said slow down if you were 40,
Right.
like 40 or above.
But technically speaking, if it's the end of the month, try to watch it because they will.
Yeah, they
They
can.
will.
They can still definitely.
Speaking
quota.
speaking of driving and stuff, we talked about this last year. It popped up on like my memories or whatever
Yeah.
because I clipped it out. Guess what happened again this year for the 95th year in a row?
What?
What's something I forget to do every year on my birthday?
Your damn tags.
My damn tags. I still have
Oh,
expired
man.
plates on that car out there. My
Whoops.
birthday was 3.5 weeks ago.
Well, it's only today that you're gonna get dinged.
It's not. I thought so too, but I've been pulled over so many times I had to ask about it, and they said no, it goes up to your birthday.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It actually, even
'Cause
though it does say
show
December.
It does show it on
Your
there.
birthday is after mine, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
mine's the 7th.
Yep, 6th, 7th,
Yeah.
11th.
Yeah. Oh, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Yours is on
March.
yours is on my parents' anniversary.
March
Oh,
the 4th
what?
be with you.
Yeah.
March the 4th?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go like Mach 4 or something? That's like one letter less and makes a little
Mach
more
4th.
sense.
Mach 4th.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it sounds
All
dumb.
Real
It's
quick.
literally a sentence.
Real quick, I do have a surprise at the end here. I think,
I already heard it.
yeah, I think you've heard it. I think Tim's heard it already, but we'll get there. But
I was in the
before-
car. He played it for me in my car. He's like, I've got it on my phone. You want to
He
hear this?
emailed it to me
Did he?
and said, here you go.
That's so good.
So, but real quick, before we do that, any plugs, any upcoming things you guys want to shout out?
Music review episodes are up and live.
Yep.
Patreon.com/teachadummy. The audio versions are free. The video versions, you get all of them for as little as $1.
There you go.
Easy peasy, but that's kind of what we be working on. I
you
haven't
wanna-
been able to focus on much else. It's been a lot of me editing and
Yeah. Do
Posting.
you want to tell the people what podcast you're referring to?
sorry, Teach a Dummy podcast. Teach a Dummy podcast.
Yep. Skate Mansfield as well. That's me and BJ
Yep.
talking about skateboarding and like I'm actually
You know how many shirts we've done so far?
how many?
Zero.
I was gonna say. Wait. I was like, I'm checking the email. Like I'm not seeing none. But
zero.
I'm like, maybe he got them already. Like I don't know.
Nah.
But yeah, we're trying to do cool stuff for Mansfield. Like,
Yeah, man, we out here for this city.
yeah, trying to eventually put a skate park in Mansfield.
It's gonna be buck as soon as we do it.
This man's
419.
behind it all. Yeah.
Can't really even say 419. It's 419, 567, all that bullshit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's 419.
Yeah.
Forever and ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
419 for life.
But, yeah, guys, check out Skate Mansfield. Check out Teach a Dummy. I definitely recommend their Patreon. It is free for a lot of the content.
Yeah, 90% of the content is free. I'm trying to do more video stuff, and I'm trying to put that behind the paywall just so the people who are on there are like, oh, we get something.
Right. I feel you. But, yeah, Teach a Dummy, Skate Mansfield. Check out the Greener Grass podcast as well. They're, like I said, I don't know the plans. I'm not going to lie to you again, so we're going to put a loose date out there.
Yeah, sometime this year.
Yeah, sometime in 2024. But yeah, they'll probably either be on next week or the week after, something like that. But we'll have them on. We'll sit them on the couch over there and see what happens. Roll some cameras.
You get dangerous.
I'm single, so I can say that. Neither of them are, but
Good Lord.
I'm the only single one out of the whole network.
Yeah, step your game up.
God damn it!
So, ladies, if you're hearing this, make that change.
Step your breathing game.
If you want a guy that can get beat up by a 4-year-old, DMs are open. No, but yeah, thank you guys. Check out the OTT Network merch. We got everything you could ever imagine. Subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff.
Woo.
BJ, I'm gonna need you to hit that purple button right quick. Like, shout out to Vaughn Doom. This song is called "Lightless Soul."
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the curses will sing you to your
Off
end.
the upcoming album, The Curse of Man.
It's good.
This
goes
is
so
a
hard,
banger, and it just dropped today.
All right.
Everybody dance in place. No, dude, come on.
Everybody do the widest dance possible.
Turn it up, can never get enough. I'm posted in the club.
No, I don't even know.
Shorty staring, see the aura glaring. I'm about to bag. Yo, hold on, who's this? Don't push me home. We got the toolie on me. I'm to home improvement. So snap
Fire.
with it. Got
Fire
the product
shit.
on you back room. Be rolling. Someone hit the light so I can do my business. I chop up white girls. I'm a black mud ginger. Make it disappear. I got the whole mood sniffing. That train is coming. I'm first, then I'm tipping. Don't leave no tracks. Like I came up missing. I push the gas. I'm gone like rip. I'm night riding. I'm up in sleep. But the lights are blinded. Make it hard to drive. But I'ma go. I'm finna go.
He's gonna be famous in 3 months.
100%.
Calling it.
Yeah.
Because he be doing his own beats, too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, next morning the sun was beaming, could've went blind just trying to see. Turn on the TV to a murder scene, just a couple miles from me, interesting. 2 bitches died, it was at the club. 1 died from rape, 1 OD'd on drugs. I can't remember really where I was. All I recall, I was turned up, so I grabbed a drink so that I could think. With my eyes clear with a couple blinks, they showed the scene and it came back. My coke got chopped, that bitch I smashed. They showed the witness, think I seen the guy. He said what hides the darkness always comes to light. Then I hear some sirens, eyes growing wide. 12 kicked the door and then a flash of light. Now I'ma go. I'm finna go.
Fire. I think that's pretty much all of it, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. That's
That is some heat, bro.
Dude, fire. Shout out
That
to
is
Von
heat.
Doom.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to say that he like created like a song for the podcast
I
or
wish.
something.
I wish.
And I was like,
He did
oh
for
yeah,
us.
Yeah, we don't have the funds or the connect for
Dude,
that.
like I said, like I'm so glad to see him continue to do this because, like I said, I remember in school, like high school and everything, like he was making beats for everybody or like
No,
just
he's
messing
amazing.
around, like freestyling and stuff. Like, dude, it's so good to see him boost that.
Yeah.
Right.
The other night on his Twitch channel, my kids were just I'm like, hey, come see Vaughn. He's doing his thing. So I was just typing to Vaughn, and I'm like, hey man, my kids are here, and they're really interested in how you make a beat, and he was about to do that. So
Right.
he explained it,
Right.
you know, like step by step as he was doing it,
Twitch
showed
is
him
awesome.
Yeah.
all the buttons and everything, and it was just a cool time. Like the kids were like super
Right.
like this is
It's
insane.
definitely
really cool.
awesome to watch. But yeah,
He's really good.
he's self-produced as far as I know. Like every beat is his own.
Everything,
Or
Dude, that beat is amazing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
that beat so much.
the bars
fire,
are
dude.
heavy on
Yeah.
there too. So go check that
Storytelling
out.
and that shit, dude.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Go check that out at bandcamp.com/
Vaughn Doom, or it's like Outer Haven Music.
Outer Heaven Music.
Outer Heaven Music.
Is it Outer Heaven.
Yeah.
I don't
Outer
know if
Heaven
it's
Music.
Heaven
Or search Von Doom, VAUNDOOM.
Yep.
Right
It's
here.
right there.
If you can see that. But yeah, check him out. We're here trying to support everybody in the community, everybody
Yes, sir.
local or even semi-local.
Yeah.
Feel free to email us with music, or if you guys want to come on, let us know. Hit us up on the DMs, averageafpodcast@gmail.com, whatever you want to do. Anything else you guys want to say before we sign off to you?
I don't know, man. It's I don't know. This has been a wild ride.
It's been an interesting episode. It's been interesting for sure.
Just even like all of our just the relationship that we have
Yeah.
now and everything, and
Yeah.
how we've expanded so much.
Yeah,
Just
'cause
kind of.
we honestly met like maybe 15 months ago, like not even that long ago, right?
No, it wasn't that long.
Because I don't think it's quite 2 years, but it was like around like Halloween time or something. Not
Yeah.
last year, but I think the year before.
Something like
Yeah.
that, because Tim and I walked to your old place
Yep.
from his. It was the first.
I
time
remember
we were,
that. I
that was the
remember
first
that,
time we were
yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's-
So it's
nuts,
crazy. The growth is here. Like I said, guys, please like, subscribe, search OTT Network and Spotify, and all 4 shows come up. Hit that follow button, rate, all that fun stuff. But we appreciate you guys, and
Absolutely.
have a good night.
Happy New Year.
Until next week.
Peace.